All right, welcome back to the family, because the family is all together. It's good to see you guys again.
We all we got.
That's exactly right. Hey, and the Patriots now are moving on to Denver. AFC Championship game, which will be at 3 o'clock, right here on WBZ. Yeah, we got the game again.
Finally.
Well, that's just, finally we got the game back on CBS, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But now Mile High City. You've been there. You live there. You know there. Tell us about it.
Yeah, listen, I played there once a year for 7 years when I was with the Seahawks. Obviously went to school in Boulder, Colorado. But I also went there as a Patriot. And that's always been I don't know what it is about that place. And I don't buy into the altitude, that whole thing, like maybe for a quarter. But ultimately, the teams have been good. The crowd is into it. And when we weren't nearly as sharp as we should have been when we played there. The crazy thing is that the Denver Broncos, I think, this will be their third AFC Championship game in the last 20 years. And before this one on Sunday, they're 2-0. So when they host an AFC Championship game, their crowd gets into it. The fans love it. Good game plans. It's hard to win there.
But the quarterback is hurt.
No
Bo Nix.
No Bo Nix. So Jarrett Stidham, former Patriot, came in, 4th-round pick here in New England in 2019. So I think that's a break for the Patriots. But I will say, Sean Payton, as a play caller, as a coach, he's going to find your weaknesses, and he's going to make it hard for you. So it's not going to be given to you. You're going to have to go take it from them.
And Sean Payton went out and he said early, I want Jarrett Stidham to be my backup quarterback. He got him early. Got him signed early. Loves the guy.
Yeah.
He hasn't taken a snap in a regular season game since 2023. So my question would be, Christian, Hall of Fame coach, has Jarrett Stidham, loves him. How do you get him ready, and what do you have him do?
For a guy who hasn't thrown a ball in 3 years.
Well, obviously he's been practicing, but I do think here's where he has an asset. Here's where I think he has an edge. His offensive line is phenomenal. They got a great offensive line. They got weapons on the outside. They got good tight ends. They got a good back, and they got a great defense, and they're playing at home. So I can easily see them devising a plan that puts him at the least amount of risk as possible. Now, obviously, he is going to have to make some throws, right? Because these types of games, the quarterback has to make throws. But it's going to be totally different than what we saw out here tonight. Because the Houston had no receivers, had no tight end, their back got dinged up, their offensive line was a mess, and their quarterback was seeing ghosts everywhere. And you're playing at home. So I think this is, before I was kind of feeling really good about it, but this is going to be a battle. It's going to be a war. They're not laying down. They're not going to lay down.
Can you correct me if I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Jarrett Stidham has started 5 games.
I'm not going to take debate on that. I'm not going to take debate on that personally.
5 games.
Wait a second.
This is the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
I'm with Steve on this one in the sense of Bo Nix. That's all we've heard about. 4th quarter comebacks.
Right.
They've had the most of any team in the NFL. That's what they do. They get behind against Buffalo. They beat Buffalo and Josh Allen. But it's not Bo Nix. It's not that same quarterback.
I don't think this is a great matchup for them, personally. For the Patriots. I think this is the toughest matchup. The Chargers had no offensive line. Houston had no offensive line. And their quarterback was running all over the place. They can protect, they can run the football, and they have guys that play with an edge also. And their defense can get sacks, they get turnovers. I'm just saying, I'm not feeling great about this just because, Jarrett Stidham is your quarterback. I can just kick my feet up and just relax. Okay? Mr. Positive over here. I told him 8%, and now he's like, 100%.
Did you remember Jarrett Stidham was in the league?
I do remember.
Switch that, Steve.
Yeah?
If I told you the Patriots are going to play Denver in the AFC Championship game, and they're going to start Josh Dobbs, what would you say to me about that?
It's a break for the Broncos. They got a break,
Right.
but Mike Vrabel will have the Patriots ready to go to give them everything they
And
have.
nothing against Josh Dobbs, by the way.
Yes.
Who I love.
We love Josh.
Yes.
Yeah. So it is a break for the Patriots.
No, well, obviously, the line's already out. We said we were doing the
it's
post-game shows. 5.5.
4.5 to 5.
Yeah,
For
the
the
Patriots are
Patriots.
favored.
Yeah.
On the road. So, that is obviously why. If Bo Nix was in the game, that would not
All
be
right.
the case.
And you mentioned on the road. They haven't lost on the road yet.
Yes, exactly. They've learned, that's their identity. That's what Drake said after. He kept saying it over and over. We're back on the road. We're back on the road. They love it. So my question to everyone is, what do you think? Who do you pick? What do you think will happen?
Historically, when I think of the toughest places for the Patriots to play,
Denver, Miami.
I think of Denver and Miami.
I know.
And so,
I know. Denver and Miami.
so-
Denver and Miami.
and I think you heard Hunter Henry after the game talk a little bit about he played there as a Charger.
Right.
Christian, what you said from having played there as a Seahawk. This not going to be easy, Steve. I think that's the only point. It's don't expect to just roll out the football. I think human nature, you got to fight human nature.
Well, they can't
too,
roll
if
out
you're
any
a player,
footballs
right?
anymore. They can't roll out any footballs. They got to protect the football.
Well, what are you
That's
picking?
right.
What are you picking then?
I'm picking Pats. They can taste it. They can feel it. They just got to take care of the football.
Yeah, I would pick the Patriots. I think it's going to be a lower scoring game. If I'm Sean Payton, I'm showing my team Drake May's ball security and saying we can get the ball off of him. We might be able to get some bonus points. And we, if they can get to 17, they're going to have to win Denver 17-14. That type of game.
But my point, and this will be it, is that if Drake May plays the way he did in the last 2 games, Denver will make him pay for it. That is what I feel.
Denver will make him pay for it.
Yeah,
But why wouldn't
he's
you
been
say that
living.
against Houston?
Because I think they have better skill position players. I like the offensive coach better, and Sean Payton. This isn't his first rodeo. I believe in that team, the Denver Broncos. And I don't know.
In
What do you
that
think?
environment.
I totally get what you're saying, but I just think that the Patriots have become a good team right in front of our eyes, and that is special teams, defense, offense, in the playoffs even. And I just think that they find a way to win this game, and I think they go to the Super Bowl. I think they play Seattle. That's going to be hard, but Seattle will be in a neutral site. I think the Patriots have an opportunity to maybe win a Super Bowl here.
Taking the Patriots too, but tough game.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to wait till next week. I'm not ready. I got to sleep on it. I'm not giving you an answer right now. You're just too bad.
That's fair.
Yeah.
He wants to study it. I
Yeah.
respect that.
Why don't you wait till after the game?
Right. Yeah.
Give us an answer
Right.
to that.
Wow.
Listen to the
Sorry,
tough
guys.
guy over
Right.
here.
It's
He's
unbelievable.
never picked against the
I'm gonna
Patriots
wait.
ever.
Well, right now, right now, I'm 16-3.
Why are we paying a Super Bowl champ to give us his thoughts and
Right,
analyze?
right.
Because
I'm not giving you
sure.
a quote now
Right?
on a Sunday night.
Hey, guys. Congratulations.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
We're getting the wind up thing. You know what that means?
Yeah, wind it up. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Bye.
Steve.